Well, in this video, is just I'm going to show you how to make the agarose gel for electrophoresis. I apologize for the quality of this video. I'm doing this pretty much for myself, and not very good at audio visual, as you can see. Basically, this is it after you mix everything. But in my case, I started with this, which is the ultra clean agarose. Ultra clean just means it's mainly for the DNA for research grade. It's very fine, which is why I used 0.8 grams for 30 milliliters, which you're going to have to use if it's research grade. If it's just a regular agarose that you're just doing for a regular lab, you could get away with 0.4 grams. Of course, you weigh it out on a weigh scale. You know, you have your weigh boat. Make sure you leave your weigh boat on the scale. I'm sure for most of y'all, you're wondering why would I tell you that. Obviously, you know you leave the weigh boat on the scale. But believe me, my students, they'll take it off, put it on the table, and then start weighing. And then, of course, they overshoot it. You do it very carefully. Then, of course, you have to make sure after you put your buffer, which is what I used. And since I'm making 6 beds, I used obviously 180 milliliters of the buffer with the 0.6. Since, 30 times 6, you know all that. But, you have to have a magnetic stirrer in here to keep it stirring. But otherwise, if you don't, the powder stays at the bottom and it's going to burn. So you need to have it mixing. At least this is, what we have to use, because we have to usually use a little bit cheaper stuff. Cheaper equipment, You let it mix. Of course, this liquid has to be completely clear for it to be done. Completely clear. And then, of course, once you're done, you would pour it in here after, of course, well, let me go ahead and just do that over. As I said in the description, I'm basically just some idiot with a camera, right? Remember that if you read the description about me on my channel. So yeah. So of course I paused this and I made one of these. You want to have this thing made, already, how this is. You wait till the thing cools first. Not completely cool, obviously, but then, you can touch it. Then you pour it in here. You want to fill it up the wells up to here, You do not move this once you pour it. Do not do that. And the next thing you do is let it cool. Let it cool in here. It'll turn white, completely white. That's when you know this is done. It will be done when it's completely white. Hopefully I'll be able to redo this video later and make it much better. It'll be probably a year before I'm able to do that. I'll use an actual camera. Please like, subscribe if you like this video. As you can see, this thing is getting a little, you may not be able to notice it, but it's getting a little lighter as it's heating up and it's mixing. You want to vigorously mix for a while. It can take up to about 10 minutes. Sometimes, for this amount, it'll take about 10 minutes. Usually it'll take a few minutes if it's not too much. You need to be mixed thoroughly. Thanks.